Why? I just don't understand. Never go down on a guy, it's nasty. What? Manny pussy. I could never eat pussy. You're out here munching. Is your new boo famous or not? You guys know way too much about my life. Jesus Christ. Remember I told you guys I've been working on a secret project? Fuck. I can't do that again. Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. This one is a little bit different. I did want to do another girl talk, but I figured that like sometimes just have a break. It's not everyday girl talk. I feel like the guys, as much as there's significantly less of you on my channel, want to see something else, as I've been told numerous times. I still need to do my updated autumn winter haul, which will be the next video. Keep your eyes peeled for that. But for this one, I thought I'd just do a updated Q&A answering some of your questions just about me in life. I done one recently. How recently was it? Let's check. Okay, it was a while ago and it was reading people's assumptions about me. Oh, that was 3 months ago. Oh honey, we need a new one. So basically I did the whole jourdan have you ever on my Instagram stories and basically allowed people to ask me, have I ever anything? Have you ever stolen? Have you ever done drugs? No. Have you ever been drunk? No. As deep as to have you ever had a threesome? Have you ever given a foot job? Have you ever done so many different things? And that made me think that if I can't answer everything on the have you evers, I also done another box on a different story for just an updated Q&A about me, including some of the have you evers. So anything that never got answered on my story then is being answered now. So I don't even think I need to talk too much. Some of these are juicy, some of them are just like plain and simple, but some of them are a little bit interesting. So let's just get right into it. I'll start with the normal, simple ones. How long did you shoot for free before starting to actually make money out of modeling? A good few years. It wasn't all my shoots that were for free. I did have other shoots that I was paid to do, but then back then as well, it was literally next to nothing. I would say for a good 2 years, maybe even two years, I modeled 80% for free. Have you been part of the Mile High Club ever? No, and I really want to. I really want to join the Mile High Club. Like, that shit is sexy. I think that shit is so sexy. So no, I am not and have never been part of the Mile High Club. But honeys, ask me again in like 6 months time when me and my man are just living our best life on some private jet somewhere, because I ain't gonna be doing it in these nasty EasyJet toilets. So that's on that. Ask me again in 6 months. I know you're from Trinidad, or your family is. When are you coming back? I'm not from Trinidad. I get this a lot and I don't know why. I am Jamaican and St. Lucian and Indian, and that's it. But I would love to go and visit Trinidad though. I'd really like to know the matte lipstick you use. Remember I told you guys I've been working on a secret project? This may or may not be it. This came out, this was like leaked to press last year when I first came off the show about a particular deal. And obviously COVID and things happen and things take time. This may or may not be part of it. Stay tuned to the end of the year and you shall see. I can't reveal just yet what it is, but just know that it is mine and it is on its way. What do you do for a living in terms of career? Modeling and acting. I've been doing acting in theatre since I was really young. I have done a Sky Kids TV show and multiple short films, etc. Acting is really where I want it to go. That's just taking its time, it's taking its course. Good things take time. But modeling, and then again campaigns in stores, magazines, etc. and mainly beauty work. And obviously social media is now part of my career. So for a lot of people that think Love Island is the reason I have a career, for all the people that think that all I do is social media, honey, that is the third thing that I do. Just FYI. Why has it become so hard to find a genuine man to be in a relationship with? I feel like, oh, I love this question. I feel like social media has allowed the world to think that the person that they are with, or men and or women, are just replaceable like that. And it really frustrates me because you just don't stereotypically get the same type of relationships that you did when our grandparents were in love and they had their man and their wife, they just settled down, that was the end of the conversation, had their kids, etc, etc, etc. I feel like now social media reminds you constantly that there are so many options, so much temptation, that I feel like it's hard to find a good man. It is also hard to find a good woman, but I feel like for us women it's hard to find a good man because we're just constantly reminded that girls that are just out here literally giving it to men on a platter, they get picked. And that's just the reality of it, especially when you are a good girl and you want a good man. It's hard when there are options that don't take work for those men to get. And that's just the reality of it. Again, it works both ways. There are women out there who have good men, or there are good men that would like a good woman, and there are men out there that remind women constantly, why would I put in hard work for this guy even though he's a good guy when this guy will just give me everything I want on a platter for nothing? It's a shame, but it's just how it is. What does the tattoo on your wrist say? This side is my great-gran, my gran and my mum, so the three most important women in my life, their date of births. And this side is ancient Greek runes for protection, strength, growth and breakthrough. Tallest man you've dated, 6'4", very tall, I know. Youngest you've been with, that would be Danny, so 2.5 years younger than me. Oh God, that is young. Fuck, I can't do that again. Could you take acting up full time? That's the plan. That is seriously the plan. That's been the plan since I was young, and it was when I was younger, that's all I used to do. Modelling took over, and yeah, acting got put on the back burner. What is your body count? Still in single digits. Have you ever used dating apps? If yes, which one? Yes. And it was actually for a joke. The dating app actually got used for a joke. I was initially gonna do it as a YouTube video and then read out some of the messages I got, obviously anonymously, but then I felt like that would be really disrespectful. As much as it's absolutely hilarious, I didn't want anyone on there to feel like I disrespected them if they ever came across the video, so I never done it. So technically on that basis, yes, but in terms of like actual use, no. Why on earth do guys lie about eating out girls when sucking them off is normal? Honestly, I just don't understand, honey. I am right there with you on this one. Like, why lie about it? I know so many guys, they'll be out here like, oh no, like, I'd never go down on a guy, it's nasty. What? Manny pussy, I could never eat pussy. You're out here munching. I know people you've done it to, and they will be out here like, no, I could never, man could never do that. That's disgusting. That is nasty. No, man's Jamaican men don't number. You fucking lied. I beg, stop lying. Stop lying. You're actually lying. Stop lying. Why are you lying for? I don't understand it. To be honest, people just need to say it with their chest. It doesn't matter, it's not that deep. I think back in the day when we were younger, it's like a known thing that all guys would just never, that was like a no-go zone. But nowadays I feel like it's just not that deep, and just get over it and just eat what you gotta eat. Get it done with, have some good sex, keep it moving in life. You know, it's not hard. Would you marry a white boy? Yes. How do you cope in the public eye? I love you, by the way, in your work. I love you too, and I'm so grateful for the positivity. I ignore it. I am so grateful and blessed to have the platform that I have, but I'd be lying if I said that I cared about certain things. One of my biggest phrases, which my mum tells me off for using quite a lot, is the I don't care phase. And phrase. It doesn't mean that I don't care about the people on my platform and you guys. Like, when I say with my whole heart, it is such a outlet for me, and I love being able to just sit and talk and be myself. What I don't care for is the negativity that comes with it. What I don't care for is the mental disruption it causes and the emotional upset it causes. I don't have time to be sat here worrying about whether someone likes me or not. Give myself 24 hours to cry, be upset, get emotional, talk to my family and friends about it. By the next day, I'm back to being a boss ass bitch. Have you ever kissed a girl? Yeah, most definitely. Was it hard moving on from an ex that you really fell in love with? Yeah, something that was actually really hard, which I think a lot of people would have just expected me to be fine about because publicly I was very just, was actually my breakup with Danny behind the scenes. Letting go of those feelings weren't easy. I think a lot of people thought that we were fake and couldn't understand why we were together, and I get that. Moving on from any ex when you're in love is hard. Those feelings don't just switch off. You don't automatically just become this cold-hearted person that never had feelings for them. It doesn't work that way. Like you have your emotions and you have your feelings, and you genuinely are attached to that person. So it was a lot harder than I think a lot of people would have ever expected it to be for me personally, moving on from Danny, but just from any ex in general. It's not easy. Do you have any secret musical talent? I can sing. Well, I was about to say that with my whole chest. I can say that with my chest, to be fair. I can sing, I just don't. I choose to not publicly sing. I choose to not make it a known thing. But I was trained in singing growing up. Trained in musical theatre. That is a hidden musical talent. Can't play any instruments to save my life though. God damn it. Wish I could play the drums. Would have died to play the drums, the saxophone, the guitar and the piano. Can't play musical instruments for shit. Did you go to uni? If so, what courses did you take? I didn't. I never went to uni. I was offered a place at Warwick, but uni wasn't for me. I would have studied drama and theatre. I just wasn't really into uni. I regret not going to like a further drama university like the Rajas, and for anyone who's into uni and especially anyone who's into acting, you'll know about things like Raja and all those types of places. I wish I went to those, but generically speaking, no. I don't miss the fact that I didn't go to uni. I don't regret it, but I was offered, declined it, and that's really what happened. I am a very intelligent motherfucker. Have you ever done body contour? If yes, where? I don't know what body contour is. I don't know what that is. So that's obviously a definite no. I've never done any work to my body other than just at the gym, quite literally. Like I've never had any type of surgery or any like of those Brazilian butt lifts that are like the suction ones. Is that like, you know, the ones that like, oh, I think that's what body contour is. Let me Google this. Oh, yes, so it is. So like when you see people laying down and then they have that suction thing that sucks their legs up and then they push their bum up, basically like a Brazilian butt lift without the needles and the injections and the actual surgery. I've never done anything of the sort. I love this one. Do you get bullied on social media? I don't think I get bullied. Quite frankly, if I do, then I don't give a fuck. But I was when I came off the show, most definitely. I definitely still get hate, especially on TikTok. Oh my Jesus Christ. TikTok people are just rude. Thankfully, don't care. But people on TikTok are just rude. Generically speaking, do I get hate? Hell yeah. Do I get bullied? Depends on what you define as bullying, but I guess so. I guess when a mass group of people are online throwing shade, being negative, talking shit, wishing bad on you, I guess technically, yeah, that counts as bullying. So actually, take back my first statement. Yeah, I definitely get bullied online at times. Have you ever dated someone with a foot fetish? Yes. It's a really interesting relationship. You guys know way too much about my life. Jesus Christ. Have you ever dated someone in another country? Yes, the same ex that had the foot fetish lived in America. So there's that. Feet OnlyFans when? So for all my YouTube babies, if you don't follow me on Instagram, what you may not know is that a large majority of my male following on Instagram are obsessed with my feet. Fine, I don't mind. If people have a foot fetish, they have a foot fetish. It does not bother me. I made a joke basically saying a few times now that I would make an OnlyFans just for feet. Obviously, I'm not going to make an OnlyFans for multiple reasons other than just my brand. Unfortunately, even if the pictures you're not showing on OnlyFans are seductive or X-rated, the public assume that they will be just by association with the app OnlyFans in itself. The platform, the app, I don't even know what it is, whichever it is. I, though, am genuinely contemplating making an OnlyFans just for my feet for the month of December, or just like over the period of Christmas, Boxing Day, New Year's. Just like a little Christmas Day stocking gift, you know? A picture of my feet. Might just do that. Put it in your stockings. Wank over it at night if you need to. Do what the fuck you gotta do with my feet pictures. Quite frankly, I don't care. But I am contemplating making a feet only OnlyFans, but it would, if I was to do it, it would literally be for 2 weeks. What is your waist measurement? The last time I checked my waist, it was 22 inches. Can you please explain how you save up the money to go on vacation? Since moving into this house, I've become extraordinarily good at saving. I think it's taught me the value of money and how crucial it is to make sure that you have investments, etc. I save on either the 70-30 depending on your wage, or the 80-20% mindset, which is if I get paid, for example, £1,000, I will save 800 and live off of 200, for example. Depending on how much you get paid, that might not be possible, but what I always will aim to do or tell people to do is save the majority. Past 50-50, anything over 50-50 should be the saving side. So never save 30 and spend 70, spend 30 and save 70. As far as I'm concerned, I am broke. Someone already asked if I consider myself rich. Bitch, I am not rich. I am broke. Because if I have that mentality, I'm not going to be out here spending all my money stupid and willy-nilly and buying designer handbags and Cartier bracelets left, right and centre. That's all great, but I'd rather invest in multiple houses, which is currently what I am doing. So it's all about knowing the best way to save your money and utilise your money. Travelling is the only thing that I would say costs you money to get there, but once you get there, the things you experience are priceless. Is your new boo famous or not? I'm not telling you guys. What I would say is that if I was dating someone that was famous, we've done a pretty good job at keeping it a secret. But what I would also say is that if I was dating someone that wasn't famous, I've done a pretty good job at keeping that secret. Which app do you use to edit your videos? Final Cut Pro and sometimes Premiere Pro, but I'm in love with Final Cut Pro. What do you need to get into modelling, or how to join modelling? What advice would you give? Same goes with your social media. Advice I would give for modelling, first of all, is to have a thick skin. I did do like a whole video on this, so I will link it up here for you guys. Having thick skin is extremely important because there will be more no's than there will be yeses, and it's important to know that the no's does not mean no forever, it just means no for that particular thing. I would say to get headshots done and full body shots done and go out looking for an agency. And at the moment during COVID, there are a lot of face-to-face things that cannot happen. When I first started modeling, I was able to do walk-ins, and I would literally just walk into an agency, do a casting then and there, take some headshots and some pictures, hope they'd get back in touch with me. But what I would say is send out your pictures to everybody, your pictures and your measurements to every person you can imagine. Google every type of agency you want to join, whether it's here or Paris, Milan, New York, wherever the hell it is, and find one that works for you. If you don't hear back from any in like a month or two, reapply again, and keep reapplying. If you have any extra content you can do, i.e. make it look like you've done like a professional shoot, have different clothes, different styling, get professional shots done, that definitely sometimes helps to look like you actually have a book or a portfolio that you've already made and already done in advance. That's always a very helpful thing. And just go from there. With regards to social media, the best thing I can say to do is to be consistent and know that that's something you want to do. Don't just do it with the intention of, oh my God, I want to be famous and live the life all these influencers are living, because honey, let me tell you, a large majority of it is fake and is all for show. A lot of rented Gucci bags out here. But what I would say is that if you want to do it for the basis of you actually want to build your own brand, have your own platform, and use your platform for something positive, whether it's to influence girls, whether it's to influence guys, whether it's to start a podcast, whatever it is you want to do, you need to be consistent. Find the market that you want to be in, whether it's fashion, whether it's beauty, whether it's hair, whether it's skincare. Stick to your niche that you want to be in and post every day if you can. Think of new ideas, new videos. Find people that you want to look at on your Instagram that inspire you, save their videos, use them as inspiration, and just find a new way to constantly create content. That is one thing, is that I think people get scared that this platform and this industry is overpopulated and oversaturated. If you are meant to be in it, doesn't matter what age you start or when you start, this is the industry you're supposed to be in, and only hard work can put you there. I think we are done. There was a few more, but honestly, these videos may have been watching TikTok in that split second. So many questions that if I answer every single one of them, we will be here till tomorrow. Might have to do another Q&A part 2. I hope you guys enjoyed. I love you guys. I will see you in my next video, which will be a clothing haul. So we are finally back with an autumn winter clothing haul. We thank God. I know you guys have been waiting for it for a long time. It is finally here. I love you guys. I hope you're all staying blessed and staying safe. And can I just add, to the people that send me messages just to tell me that they love me and not even to send in questions and send in positive vibes and energy, I am so grateful and blessed to have people like you in my life. You don't understand how much the positive energy affects me and how good it makes me feel just as a person. So I'm so grateful. I wanted to take a moment to say thank you. Thank you, and thank you again for always being good to me, allowing me to be myself, and allowing us just as a little community to just be nothing but positive and good vibes. I hope you receive nothing but blessings in your lives. I love you guys, and I will see you in my next video. Stay safe. Bye.